Wagwan, Wagwan Collective. This is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Welcome you to my channel. I just want to say Wagwan to all my loyal and new subscribers that has subscribed to the vibes, been a part of the Rasta Gal family tribe. Really appreciate it. Want to go ahead and ring the bell on that. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Collective. I had so many channelings I've been feeling as a music, so many channelings. And from my previous message, because I know I've been MIA, but I said I was feeling a love energy. Definitely was feeling that. But of course, I was feeling other energies as well that wanted to express themselves, that wanted to pour out their heart from the song channelings I was getting. Definitely not just pour out their heart, but to express how they truly deeply feel. Energies I was feeling from in their bottomless pit of souls that I was feeling, energies I was feeling from those type of energies, if you know what I mean, collective. Okay. I wanted to get into my channelings, but before I do that, yes, I am an intunitive reader, so I give messages upon my dreams and channelings and downloads I receive. It could be of anything from before and after. It could be from months or years from now. Is what confirmation is what I'm sharing with you, collective. I'm gonna ring the bell on that. So this is a timeless message. Okay, if it resonate with you, let it. And if it don't, let it go, let it flow, but still let my message heal you. And to whoever that just tapped on, that, was intrigued by my title or just intrigued by the picture, and you decided to listen, thank you so much. But if you have not joined, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to the vibes, join this train we call life, and enjoy the ride with me and growth on my channel. Again, thank you so much for the supporters. Yes, but to all and everyone that is a part of my Rasta Gal family vibe tribe or not, and you're just listening, tread lightly. I'm gonna ring the bell on that. Alright, so I want to get right into my messages, okay? If you want to know anything about me, check my bio, and any services I provide, check that information down below. Alright, so collective, before I even began, and I was picking the pictures and everything, and I was looking at other pictures, the songs, of course, kept dwelling, and I just kept hearing a song from Marvin Gaye. Someone's name start for M, someone's name start for G, but I was hearing, come live with me, angel, come live with me in comfort. I want to be your lover. So someone, you see this picture here, this guy is sexy. Whoa, collective. He is very appealing. Maybe you could be a sapiosympian. You're very intrigued. Female or male, you're very intrigued by intelligence, okay? And this person looked very intelligent, and he has some type of style. Maybe that intrigues someone too. Looks like he has an earring in his ear. His blouse is open. He looks very suave, very relaxed. He's looking, I could just picture his eyes looking straight at me. Whoa, collective. Or, you could just picture him looking at you in that way to get your attention. This energy or this person could be very direct with when they're expressing with their mouth, as in like what they speak, what they say, or they can be very direct with eye contact, Or if someone looks at you, this can stand for, again, this male figure looking at a male or female. They look at you and their eyes are just very piercing. Okay. So let me get into the song again. I was hearing that by Marvin Gaye. And I just kept hearing, come live with me in comfort. Come live with me, angel. Come live with me. So someone is looking at someone as an angel. They want to be your lover. I'm telling you, they want to. I was listening to just the whole song. I don't know, collective. It was saying in the song, someone wants to just keep you captive. Hopefully not in a bad way, but it could mean that in that way too. Someone wants to sabotage, keep you captive for their own intentions, for their own purpose, for their own guilty pleasures. I'm talking about physically, sensually. But someone could also be wanting to do that purposely, to sabotage your movement forward, to sabotage or distract you. Okay, so take this message however it may pertain to you. If these are the energies you've been feeling, okay, as in like past energies or present energies, okay. Just use your discernment. This could be of a present energy, again, or future energy. So use your discernment and gut instincts and intuition and common sense. You see how delightful he looks. He looks very, very tempting. So I don't know, maybe this is a tempting energy you're going through or you're feeling from somebody that looks very indulgent, looks like you want to indulge, or the person looked like he indulged or she indulged in a lot of things. Platonically or not, collective. That's the song I was hearing. I don't know, maybe someone wants to put a ring on it. I see that he has a ring on his hands and it's on the married hand. Or it doesn't have to be, okay? Use your imagination, however you perceive this picture. He could have it on his right hand, on that married finger, okay? And it doesn't signify that he's married. That's just how his style is and how he wants to wear his jewelry. Okay, someone likes to wear jewelry, man or female. But he could be married, okay? And he's wanting to promise you things. I don't know if he's hiding his ring when he's coming to you. Maybe you're picking up that this person's involved with somebody already, and you don't want to be the backseater. You don't want to be a guest at someone's table, a third-party person, in someone's world. You don't want to be playing a fiddle and playing the fields. Okay, this could be a person that the picture you're seeing, he could be definitely an eye looker, eye catcher, she can. But are they promiscuous? Are they playing the field collective? My gosh. So the ring is very eye-catching, okay? And it just depends on what hands they have it at. So you could be looking at someone, seeing if they're married. If you came encounter with somebody that you are looking to talk to, associate with, this could be an associate on a job, somebody you met on a job, or just out and about, maybe on social media. Okay, you're possibly wondering, are they talking to somebody else? Are they official with anybody? Okay, maybe someone is thinking or wondering about that with you. If you're looking for a connection, you're currently talking to someone, or this can be just something that may occur in the present or future. You're just looking. You're observant, collective. Damn right, you should be observant. Because you don't want to get in no sticky situations in your world. So yeah, you got to be playing the detective. You got to be playing Inspector Gadget for your own protection. I'm telling you. And the reason why I've picked this male picture specifically, because I felt like it was a male energy that was coming to me and expressing their heart, expressing themselves. And it didn't necessarily have to be as in like love towards confirmation. Let me go ahead and ring the bell on that. It didn't have to be exactly love being expressed to me specifically. These are the energies I was picking up and the songs I was picking up as a collective. So this is a general message. But this could be of a male energy I was feeling. Many of male energies I was feeling. I was hearing Carl Thomas, someone's name starts with C or T. Their names could be Carl or Thomas. But I was hearing, I'm emotional and I can't let go. I'm trying to get over you. Girl, you hurt me so. I gotta let you know that the love we once had is now through. I'm saying goodbye to you, is what I heard. I just kept hearing, I'm emotional. So definitely I was hearing that song. It could be, a female could be feeling this way, but definitely I was feeling like this was coming from a man's heart, a man's point of view, a man's thoughts. They were deep down in the grave type of thoughts. Like someone was just feeling their emotions. You know, this is a type of man's or men I'm picturing that will be crying in the shower, but not in front of the person. You know, they don't want to give that person the rights, the victory, the I don't know, just the what is that? You just don't want to be just showing your emotions to anybody because then they feel they have power over you. So I just feel like this person, the energy I was feeling was very prideful, you know, but they can be very empathic. They can be very passionate. They can be very expressive if they want to be, when they feel safe to open up their heart. This is the energy I'm feeling from men that will cry in the shower, cry in their car. You know, they just, you see some of the tears about to fall, but they don't let it fall. Just their eyes are watery and they'll just run and say, I have to go blow my nose, or I just got something in my eye, and they go in their car somewhere and just bawl. This is the type of energy I'm talking about, I was feeling. And just hearing that song, Carl Thomas, that song would make you want to feel that way, you know, and just throw in the towel, just want to let go of everything that make you feel so emotional when you listen to that song. I'm going to have these channeling songs down below. So it sounds like a male or males or men, however you want to call them. They're saying goodbye to somebody. They're saying goodbye to a lot of things. They're letting things or letting people, place, and things go. Confirmation, and that's a good thing. They're finding themselves, possibly loving themselves. They're letting the pettiness go, the tit for tat go. They're letting just however they was feeling for somebody. Okay, they letting it go. You know, you can't change nobody. You only can change yourself. You can't control nobody. You only can control yourself. You can't control the situations that people want to put you through, or the people that wants to put, you know, or project on somebody. You can't stop nobody from doing that. It's how you respond and react. collective. I kept hearing that too, that saying. I heard that while I was resting in my dreams. I was literally hearing to not respond to, don't react to someone else's reactions, or don't respond to someone's um, actions. Like whatever people try to do to you, don't respond the way they want you to respond. Don't react to the way they want you to react, because it's their guilty pleasures of getting a reaction from you. I'm talking about this energy possibly was like that. They wanted to get, this could be a male figure or a female figure, wanted to see how you blow up, see how much you show you care, see how much, you still have feelings and emotions for them by getting a reaction from you from something fucked up that the other person's doing, or of this person that I'm referring to, male or female, in this picture has done. And they taken off their glasses and be like, yeah, what? So I did it. And you know what I mean? That's that's the energy I'm getting from this person in the picture. Oh my gosh. Yes, I'm a misogynist, and yeah, what? I'm a narc, and yeah, what? So you either like it or love it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. My gosh, collective. Yes. Uh-huh. I'm a sexist. Mm-hmm. I don't like feminists. Uh-huh. I mean, this can go so many ways from just looking at this picture, collective. Yes, I am a stalker. Uh-huh. And, he's being unfazed, or she's being unfazed about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, I put a dent in your car. Yeah, I'm the one that busted your tires. Yeah, yeah, I scratched up your car. Yeah, I bust the windows out your car. Yeah, and what? So crazy. However this may pertain, take the roles, switch the roles, collective. Another song I heard was, yeah, so before I even get to the other song, this person probably took off their glasses or gave you this expression when they found out who bust the windows out their car, who slashed their tires, who put a mark on their car. Just something precious that you value, someone wanted to tarnish, someone wanted to destroy. And he took off his glasses, or she took off his glasses, like, what? What the hell? You probably figuring or finding out that the other person is, psychotic. Crazy, collective. Whoa. Again, someone's heart is being broken because another heart has to be repaired. So it's like, to repair your heart, you have to let go of who broken it. You can't heal your heart if you're around the people, places, and things that has hurt you, that has shattered you, that has broken you. How can you mend a broken heart? I'm hearing Al Green. Someone's name can be Al, someone's name can be Green. Someone could like the color green or black or gray. But my gosh, someone's name starts with A or G again. How can you mend a broken heart? If you're around the energy, the person, place, or thing that has broken it, you can't mend it. And I'm just feeling like this energy is realizing, and they're getting emotional, and they gotta let go. They're working on letting go, and they're saying, so I'm saying goodbye to you. But they're emotional doing it. Dude or gal, you got to do what's best for you, is my advice. I'm just, speaking from experience. You got to do what's best for you. Let's ring the bell on that. Whoa. I had to deliver this message because it's been lingering too long, the energy. And before I turned on this my phone to deliver this, I seen 911. So this is a message that has to get out to somebody. Okay, I can't gatekeep this energy and this message. It needs to come out. It needs to be transmuted for the highest good of the collective and for minds. My gosh. Yeah, just from the beginning, I was literally hearing Phil Collins. That's his song. His energy's been lingering in the tarot world lately. But I've been felt his energy, and I was feeling a song. It was called, someone's name could start for P or C, and someone's name could be Phil or Collins. It was from off his album called Genesis. Someone's name start for G again. G is very significant in this message. But Genesis, someone's name could be Genesis. Someone could ride the car of a Genesis. Those cars are very sexy. Someone, again, this is from the beginning, from biblical times. This could be a connection someone's in, that they've connected with in a past life. You know what I mean? They may be that they needed to go back into to connect and heal from. Again, this could be a past life energy or entity someone is dealing with someone in a new body, a new flesh, a new face, same spirit. You know what I mean? Because it says it was from the album called Genesis. Yeah, so karmic connections, karmic toxic ties are being broken at this time. Continuously being broken. The song is called Into Deep. And that was a deep song too. I just kept hearing, but I'm in too deep. You know I love you. I'm not gonna take this. You know I love you. And I play for keeps. Yeah, that's what I kept hearing. And I was listening to the lyrics and everything, and I was like, okay, someone, is in too deep, or someone was in too deep in a connection that they were with, whoever they were with, whatever it was that they were with, as in the entity and spirit. It was very deep. Okay, and maybe that entity and spirit was saying, I'm playing for keeps. You know, I'm going to continue to play for keeps, and I'm going to be in this connection for a long time with this person, although the other person is pulling away, although the other person is still loving me. Yes, I'm going to play and linger along as long as I can to keep them away from true love, to keep them away from blessings, to keep them away from opportunities, to keep them away from having a peace of mind, or she having a peace of mind, her from moving forward. You know what I mean? Her, I'm going to distract her as much as I can with my Wang. I'm going to distract her as much as I can with my Yang energy or Yin energy. I'm going to keep them so unbalanced because they're in too deep into me or with me, and I'm playing for keeps to trap their soul. That's some deep shit, isn't that? If you're looking at it from a spiritual standpoint, you know you're in a toxic connection, a connection that is a TKO type of connection, a connection that is verbally, mentally, and physically abusive, toxic as ever. And you stay in it because of what? Addictions. You stay in it because of temptation. You stay in it because of lust. You mistaken the lust for love. You're staying in it because healing of childhood wounds and shadow work and a dark night of the soul needs to occur that you're running from. That you're hiding from. That you're not honoring to go through, to heal. Someone wants to keep someone in a connection and they're playing for keeps. Another way to look at this message is when you listen to that song, because it's really deep. Phil Collins, he was saying that he's not going to take this. He knows he loved that person, but he's not going to stay, and he plays for keeps. So If he stays in a connection, he plays his cards right. He deals it on the table to show you all his cards. He's playing to keep for a long time. She or he. They're not playing. They're not here to play. Is another way to look at it. When it comes to, again, sharing your emotions, sharing your heart, giving your time, your love, your compassion, sharing your pleasures, just sharing your mind, and body and soul. You're playing for keeps is another way. I'm getting the song. So again, so deep songs. Another song that I was getting was the Meister. Okay. And when I saw this word, the Meister, I didn't even look it up to see what it meant. But the song was called Take These Broken Wings. Take these broken wings and learn to fly again. So this picture could be also signifying a fallen angel. Okay, could be of a female or a male. And it could be, you could be in a connection with a fallen angel. Or the past energy or entity is of a fallen angel that has lost their divinity, has also lost their dignity, their integrity, lost their wings, have lost the sight of aka God, Ra, giving them the mercy and grace to have their divinity again because of the lack of morals, the lack of them wanting dominion, over everything and everybody instead of themselves, or realizing who has gave them or has dominion over them. My gosh, collective. So this could be of a fallen angel scenario. You'd be surprised who you're entertaining. You're either entertaining fallen angels, demons, or you're entertaining angels. My gosh, collective, of all kinds. Angels come in different forms. So does demons. Whoa, collective, let's hit the bell on that. But that's what I was hearing too. Take these broken wings and learn to fly again. That's a deep song too. So you're hearing all these songs that I was feeling. That's why it took me so long to deliver this message, because this was a lot of freaking energy I was feeling. And it was just continuously pretty much haunting me. It just kept lingering. I said, I got to deliver this message. I got to have the energy to deliver this message. This energy was feeling like so, oh my gosh, I don't know. Maybe the energy that this person's feeling or people are feeling was depressing. Maybe the energy they were around was depressing and suppressing them. Confirmation, collective. Whoa. That is the energy I was feeling, collective. And I'm telling you, once you leave these energies that want to, entities, whatever they are, that wants to suppress and depress you, and oppression, my God, all these press, they are the reason why this is coming out, because you are pressure, collective, and they are press. That's what it is. I'm going to ring the bell on that again. You are pressure. Under pressure. You may be going through under pressure. You know what happens when you are going through pressure or under pressure? You come out shining like a freaking diamond, collective. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I gotta light my sage on that. Whoa, collective. So I'm telling you, this energy I'm feeling is like they don't want you to know that you are a diamond. But okay, by them continuously adding pressure on you, and you finally are coming out of the sut, coming out of the smut, coming out of the mud, coming out from the mountains, from the rock. You know, it's gonna make you solid. And again, you're gonna come out shining as a diamond, as a rock. When you go through shit like this. With people, places, and things. Whoa, collective. These are broken soulless energies that are being taken over by entities. Soulless, bottomless pit of a soul that they don't have. And they want your soul. Obviously, they want to feed off your energy. They want to feed off your soul. Okay, the energies that want to keep you depressed, the energies that want to keep you pressed, the energies that want to keep you under oppression. But I'm feeling like, collective, I'm speaking to everybody and all, and from experience, you rise amongst any type of adversity. You rise like the diamond you are, collective. Let's ring the bell on that. With your wings, because they want to try to clip yours because theirs is clipped. I don't think so. Again, that lover energy I was feeling. Another Marvin Gaye came to me. A lot of channelings I was getting, and I was just taking it all in and singing it as well. But I was just like, okay, these energies or the songs need to go. I was hearing distant lover, 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 lover. Yes, that's what I was hearing. Is what you're hearing. I kept hearing that. So again, these energies, I was hearing a lot of Marvin Gaye. These energies really is in like spicy energy. Maybe this is of a new energy that has spotted you. Can you picture this person spotting you somewhere? If it's in person, if it's on social media, and they take off their glasses, and they be like, who is this? Distant lover, 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 lover. My gosh. Ooh, so many, many miles away. That song, I'm telling you, have you thinking. Someone's thinking of you, collective. Again, I was feeling the love energy. Someone's probably thinking how they would come to you. What would they say? What would they do when you finally meet somebody? You know, if you're looking for love, or you're feeling the love energy, you know, spring is here. So, of course, that energy is potent, collective. My gosh. It seems like someone wants their energy come together with yours. It's going to be potent. And y'all are going to pollinate. Y'all going to pollinate the world. You're going to pollinate each other's garden. Whoa, collective. Come live with me, angel. That's what I kept hearing. And I was hearing his other song. I love Marvin Gaye. I don't know about you, but I was hearing from that song Angel. I woke up, I was hearing you know, how he just continues to sing, and it's like a mantra when he sings. I swear to you. I was hearing stay, don't go away, stay. So this could be of a past energy. This is Marvin Gaye's song too. My gosh, somebody from the past or present energy, you have cut the ties. Order in the court. Someone could be going through some spiritual judgment, spiritual court situations, maybe into the physical. Collective. I can relate. But judgment is being called and served on people, places, and things, energies, and entities that want to be a disturbance, a tyrant, a hindrance in your world and life. Because you're wanting to move forward and you are moving forward on your journey, on your path personally, and they really are trying to trip you up. They're trying to distract you. These past energies that have missed out. My gosh. They have missed out, collective. Now they're realizing what they got. Okay. Now they're realizing who you was and who you are. They haven't realized that in the first place the first time. Couple of times around, they came around the block or was around your presence or energies, and they was just soaking it all up to give it to the next one. Now you cut ties. Snip, snip. You know what I mean? Their energy, you have moved forward on with your mind and with your life, with your body and soul. And now they're saying, stay, don't go away, don't go away. I don't think so. You have moved on with your life, collective. You have dried up your tears. You're crying no more tears that you used to cry. That was kind of unnecessary to cry. But yes, collective, you have pretty much wiped your tears. And you put the rest of it in a jar to save, okay, for certain reasons and purposes. And you moved on with your life with your tears. My gosh, now you're moistened. You ain't dried up. These energies wanted to just drain you and suck you dry, literally in the physical or in the spiritual, collective. And you was just like, I don't want that. You're not going to take this, like Phil Collins said. You're playing for keeps with yourself and with your life, with your mind, with your decisions, with your choices. Everyone has free will to go back or to stay, or to continue to move forward on your journey, like the Fool and in the tarot cards. My gosh, collective, like like the confirmation. Let me ring the bell on that. Like the you're not staying, all emotional, like Carl Thomas was saying in the one song I mentioned, in the 4 cups of energy. You're moving forward. You're not going to be dwelling on the past energies, past surroundings, and missing out on fresh opportunities and you'll get there, collective, if you're not there. But there are fresh opportunities, emotional gifts that is available to you. Okay? And you have to be willing to look at that and receive it. From the universe, aka Ra or God. Letting those other cups go. Getting out again of that energy of 4 of cups. I literally have that picture here on my table. I'm going to pull some tarot. But you're moving forward, collective. You are in that 6 of Swords energy, or you should be. Someone is going through some transition. It could be of a lot of men, okay? A lot of men that don't want to be no man child. A lot of women that don't want to be no girl child. Y'all are pulling up your pants or panties and you're moving forward. From difficult situations, you are soaring forward through the turbulence. You're getting back your mental state, if you didn't have it. You're finding your peace of mind. You're moving towards a calmer and safer shores. Again, that picture is also, I'm looking at, is on my table. Although, mentally and physically, it's not always a joyous and celebratory type of event or time. You're still moving forward. Uh-huh. And you're heading towards more stable and peaceful environments, more healthier relationships and connections. It's what you're probably praying or just like thanking God you got out of the storm and the turbulence, you got out of the love bombing and gaslighting toxic TKO situations you got out of, your old ways that you changed from and got of, the wicked ways you left from the wicked west or from a wicked witch or warlock. You was able to survive from a narc and still maintain your mental and physical capabilities, and you was able to heal, still healing, but you was able to get out safely and move forward. And these energies want to say, stay, don't go away. Hell no. You are running. Haul ass. Haul telling out of that relationship and connection. Or maybe you're doing it silently. Because the stalkers are real. I'm telling you, psychopaths are real. You are leaving quietly, tippy-toeing out. You probably got tired of walking on eggshells in a relationship or connection, collective. Again, you want to be free. You want to be at peace. There's nothing like having a peace of mind and having your own peace. Nothing like it. You can't put a price on it. You can't buy peace. Peace is a requirement for you at this point in time, or should be. It is necessary. It is not just a necessity. It is necessary, collective. My gosh. Whoa, stay. You are tired of this nagging energy. You're probably doing everything you can to just cut yourself from that energy or entities. I mean, I don't know, maybe collective, as soon as you see somebody that gives you that red flag of the past or of just some type of residual energy or remnants, you haul assing out of that connection, relationship, friendship, whatever it is. You is not staying around for nothing, collective. No one. Whoa, collective. So these are the channelings that I was getting song-wise. I'm telling you, these energies were really like, are you hearing all the, this is what you're hearing. Are you hearing all the love songs and channelings that I was giving you? That is what I was feeling and hearing, collective. And the other day, somebody, energy I felt was just probably mad at me, or just the energy overall as a collective I was feeling. They called me a dumb bitch. I may have made somebody mad. So be it, oh well. Or, again, that's the energy I was feeling. Okay, and it was of a male energy that was just speaking that over somebody or to someone. And then it was pretty much a picture of my ex. And then when I woke up, I heard a man say that. So someone that could be your ex or exes is calling you out, calling you names. Let them. Okay? That's not your government name. And that's not the name that you're going to answer to. Not anymore. And the only reason why energies or entities is calling you that because you're not dumb. You didn't stay around and stay for as long as they thought, they had you on a string or had you on a hook, had you on their belt, had you on their headboard, had you on their notch. That's the only reason why they're calling you that, because you're not dumb. They wanted you to be their bitch. I was literally hearing this song. What is it? I think it was from Jay-Z. I kept hearing oh no, it's from Tupac. I just kept hearing, it's just me and my bitch. It's just me and my bitch. Is what I kept hearing. So again, I don't know, maybe someone likes to call somebody that. A lot. That word can be used as empowering, especially if it's of someone you like to say it to and y'all empower each other. But it also can be a word that is very degrading and can really degrade and belittle somebody. You was nobody's dog. I was getting that a lot. And I had a dream that female, this was maybe weeks ago, was going to offer me a car. And she's like, yeah, I'm going to have a lot of dogs in there too to come along with you. Like literally pet dogs. But the dogs can be metaphoric as the energy of the men or whoever was going to be riding with me in the car that she was giving me or sending me. Why do I want to be riding a car with dogs? But again, that's what that could stand for. Someone look at you as a bitch because they are a doggy dog in this dog world. But every dog has their day because you're not a stupid bitch because you left. You're not a dumb bitch because you left. Collective. Whoa. And then when I heard somebody say that it was of a female that they were coercing with, and she pulled off her wig, or I may have snatched off her wig, and she was a bald head bitch that he was talking to or messing with. I'm telling you, these energies been wild. The dreams been very wild and heavy lately, collective. Whoa. These energies are mad because they're not able to confirmation. They are mad because they're not able to control you like they used to, or like they're trying to still. They don't have control and dominion over your life and over your mind, body, spirit, and soul. And that's why they're calling you names that you're not answering to because you're a God child. You are his sons and daughters, not no man's, especially one that's very, very degrading, disrespectful, lack mother guidance, father guidance, manners, morals. I don't think so. Whoa. So the other song that I was hearing, this would be the last one, collective. I was hearing sending all my love to you. Sending all my love. I'm sending all my love to you. And I was just like, sending all my love. So someone must be of the 80s or 90s, if that's the song that came out during that time. But I was jamming to it, and they are called linear. But when I looked at the word, I heard and saw the word ear. So, yeah, these are energies I was hearing definitely through my thoughts, and I was channeling, just getting the downloads. But someone wants to say that to you, to your ears. This can be of the past or present energy or of a future energy. They are sending their love to you. My gosh, collective. That was my channeling that I got. I literally saw the numbers, synchronicities of 304. So someone was, again, trying to put that energy upon me, or just maybe someone's trying to put that energy upon you, projecting, calling you a hoe or whore. Calling you a 304. That equals to 7. So again, if you have turned your life around, if you was that, no judgment, or you wasn't that at all, maybe just to them, in your own playful ways, but then they took it personal because you have bounced. Collective, my gosh. And they are going around trying to replace your energy or find your energy because you're not being a 304 for them anymore. Collective, you're continuously moving forward. You are recognizing who you are and what you are to yourself and to whoever else that will respect your boundaries, respect you, as a person, as a human being. They're not treating you domestically. They're not treating you like an animal. They're treating you like a human being. That is the connections that you are going to attract and come into. healthy connections, people recognizing your authenticity, people recognizing and appreciating your presence, your energy, your time, again, your realness, real recognize real. It looks like in this picture, this guy or female could be like, yeah, she's a real one, he's a real one, taking off his glasses, realizing and recognizing who they're with, or this person is just recognizing who they are. Or collective, another scenario is you are seeing this person somewhere and you're recognizing that they're real. I'm going to go ahead and pull some tarot cards. If you have stayed and stuck around, thank you so much for listening, collective. I really appreciate your time and your patience with me on delivering these messages that I channel and get. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into the message with some tarot cards. I do have a deck. I don't know, collective. It's very erotic. I don't know if I should use it. Oh, I'm so tempted to use it. So tempted. I'm going to just pull a few cards from the top from all the decks I have. All right. So again, the Knight of Wands is what I was pulling. So when I expressed earlier the Four of Cups energy, again, you're moving forward. It's showing it could be a samurai, or it just showing a culture. It's showing an Asian male. This could be of a female, and they're looking at all the cups that were let go, that was spilled, that's left behind. Okay, and it's showing birds as symbols, so you could be seeing birds, but not realizing again the cup behind them, the cup that the universe is trying to send, the blessing that someone else is trying to send by them focusing on the Four of Cups in front of them that is spilled. Like you can't clean up or argue or fuss or want to drink from spilled, rotten, spoiled, toxic milk, whatever is in the cup. You have to just clean it up, or you walk away from it. Realizing yourself and your worth, and knowing that better's out there, more is out there compared to what you have had to go through, had to experience. It's literally showing a cup in a window. And I used to have a window like that in my house. That's crazy. But a bird is in the cup. So the bird could signify your spirit, higher self, the spiritual realms. It could signify ancestors and spirit guides, trying to get someone's attention, letting them know there's blessings moving further. There's blessings as you move forward. My gosh. Turning away from the other misused or cups that, or energy that wanted to be abusive. You're leaving that go. You're letting that go, moving forward. Okay, you got to realize that. Okay, realizing again, there's other opportunities, emotional gifts available to you that is healthy, that is true, that is pure, that is honest, that will truly, love you, that will truly give to you, that will truly be loyal. My gosh. Okay, someone can be of an Asian culture. Doesn't have to be. The other one that came out was King of Cups. It is showing, again, I went over this before, someone has emotional maturity or and compassion and balance. They're mastering their feelings, or they're working on doing that. Someone maybe had to separate from someone that didn't want to show emotional maturity. This could be of a male or female. Someone was probably looking for that in someone, and they didn't have that type of development, that type of that type of maturity to show any emotions to somebody. They wasn't empathic. They didn't have no type of sympathy or compassion for someone else's empathic ways, gifts, or just any type of feelings towards anybody else but their own. Someone was very self-centered, self-absorbed. Someone was very superficial. And a connection is what I'm getting, and what I'm feeling is what you're hearing, collective. And someone is leaving from that chaos, leaving from that type of codependency connection or relationship to maintain their own harmony and balance, their own mind, their own emotions. Someone is tapping into their own emotions. And they are looking for, or they will bump into or find somebody that is emotional, mature, just as much as they are. Someone probably was in a connection, like a narc and empath type of connection. Of course. We attract that type of energy at times. I'm telling you, collective. So again, someone is learning wisdom, diplomacy. They're learning who to give their emotions to and who not to. They're learning that their love is very unconditional, and they want an equal give and take in a connection. It's showing a dragon. Someone could have that type of tattoo on them, or someone has that type of energy, that fire, that spark. This dragon's looking at me. Someone is seeing that fire and spark in your eyes, collective. Again, I'm getting that song. Sparkle in your eyes. Yeah, collective. You're moving away. You are swimming to calmer shores, calmer things that make you feel at peace. It won't make you feel heavy. You won't be in some sadness and regret. This energy wants you to stay in that type of energy, sadness and regret, feeling remorse and feeling doubtful from you moving forward, and you want to live your life, because it's free will out here in these streets. It is free will out here in the spiritual world. It is free will out here in this physical plane. And it's your life, collective. You're going through some transitioning, or you may be, and it's calling for you to leave behind what no longer is serving you. Yeah, the situation can be difficult, but it is your free will to want to stay in some type of turbulence or fly through that bitch into calmer air and breathe into calmer, safer environments or energy. As you move forward. My gosh. This card is saying the worst is behind you as you move forward. Have you ever been in a situation that was just so toxic and just full of chaos and turbulence? And as soon as you finally made up your mind to leave and let go, it's like a breath of fresh air. It's like that person you left or had to leave in some type of way, however they left. It's like they took whatever battles and demons that they were fighting in the air with, waking you up out of your sleep. You trying to sleep peacefully, and they're jumping up fighting demons. You hearing chains in your world, being with them. They were a burden. They were a freaking load. They had demons and energies and entities they had to deal with and fight with, but it wasn't your battle to fight. It wasn't your load to carry, collective. And you have left and moved away. You have freed the shackles, freed yourself. Or this is in someone's world or situation. You are leaving out of. My gosh. It does take a mental and physical, and as in like just a lot of courage to do. Trust me, I've been there, collective. I know it is not easy. I'm trying to be serious, but I literally just heard it's not easy being cheesy or breezy. But I'm just saying, collective, someone must like a lot of cheese curls, because I'm seeing the tiger. Oh yes, someone can be of that sign of the dog and the zodiac, zodiac signs. or a tiger. I was literally hearing the sounds of a tiger from a phone voice sound of, the phones make when they're calling. I was hearing tigers. I saw the word tiger. So again, definitely someone has that a zodiac sign in their chart, or of a dog. Or someone could have been of that type of dynamic and that connection. Someone could have been the dog that is loyal. Dogs are not always loyal. Depends on the situation and scenario. But usually when I think of that dog, I think of a golden retriever. Someone was a golden retriever in a connection and the other person was a freaking tiger. I don't think that's a good combination, collective. Whoa. Uh-huh. And that's not a good combination. That's not going to work out. It's not no balance or harmony, because the tiger is always roaring and yelling and just wants some dominion and power. And the other one is very loyal and wants to be very catering. And, as dogs, they really love their master. They love to cater and to just be there and to comfort and nurture. And this is the dynamic I'm getting in a connection. Maybe you were in, or that I'm seeing through my third eye. You are getting out. Swimming away. Swim away. Swim away from finding Nemo is what I'm hearing. Into calmer waters. Into calmer shores. You're gaining back your mental sanity. This type of energy I'm feeling really took someone for a loop-de-loop. Can you go loop-de-lie? Can you go loop-de-loo? On a Saturday night is what I'm hearing. My gosh, this was on a weekend. You're supposed to be relaxing and enjoying your damn self, and someone wants to take you through a loop-de-loop. Maybe someone was doing all kinds of wickedness and spell work and gaslighting, and just, it happens, and it is real on these spiritual streets. They were tapping into some divination, dark divination, to make somebody go loop-de-loop. I'm telling you, energies and people, entities and people get desperate. And someone possibly was in a connection. They were leaving, was out the door, was about to be out the door, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And someone was doing some loop-de-loop divination. They was in that type of witchery or warlockness, okay, and was paying probably lots of buku money, or just doing a lot of things behind closed doors, in the closet, under the bed, someone else's house, in the basement or garage, in the alleyway, in their car, whatever, to keep somebody in a connection. And when you're holding someone captive, when you're holding someone past their free will, that is not a connection that you want to stay in or be in. That is not somebody you want to keep in your circle or in your life. Someone was literally with a warlock or witch. My gosh, someone was with the damn devil. This person, or she devil, this person could be wrapped in silk. Full of the demonic energies. Man or female. Wrapped in satin, dressed like a devil. Lord have mercy. Whoa, collective, is what I'm hearing. The other cards that I was grabbing, showing a page of wands. Yeah, someone was doing moon magic. It's literally showing a moon above somebody. Okay, so someone was doing witchery, doing some divination, whatever, to try to keep somebody. I heard they were doing, my gosh, what the heck? I was hearing dickory dock. They were doing something to keep somebody in a connection sexually. Whoa, collective, because she's holding this wand a certain way with control. My gosh, this can mean different ways in the cards when you see it. But I'm seeing 3 cards of someone with the wands. So someone could have been creeping. So I creep. Yeah, on a down low. Nobody has to know is what I heard. So I creep. This energy could have been creeping with somebody that was of a loyal energy, a dog energy. Someone else was being a tiger on everybody else's stick, on everybody else's wing. With many, it's showing 3 cards here. And it's showing a Queen of Wands upside down. When I did pull this card, the first time it was upside right, but it came upside down recently. So this could be a upside down Queen of Wands that lack direction. And overly demanding and temporally has a temper. Mental, something's off with their mental. Okay, it's showing a Queen of Wands. Very attractive, but mentally not there. Remember in the beginning I said someone is very psychotic. They will literally want to abuse and hurt themselves to keep somebody in a connection. That is some mental abuse. I've been there with connections like that. And this was with males. So not just females do that. Men can do that too. They can be very psychotic and very narcs. You know what I mean? Very narky. Okay? Just to keep you in a connection. Because you are the empath and they are the psychopath. That's the dynamic I'm feeling and hearing. Or they're just very unstable. Very codependent on your energy. They want to keep you in a connection just to take your energy, drain your energy. Have you ever argued with somebody and at the end of the argument, you got a headache in between or at the end, and it just drained you so that you had to go take a fucking nap? That is a warlock for you. That is a witch for you. That is a vampiric energy for you. A parasitic energy for you. My gosh, is what you're hearing. Been there and done that, collective. Okay, and that type of energy still wants to try to be a tyrant. Constantly want to be a tyrant in the energies is what I'm feeling. Okay, I'm just speaking from experience, collective. But again, people, place and things, whoever's projecting energies or entities that are in people are going to reap what they sow, collective. Yes. You're talking to upside down kings and Queen of Wands. Looks can be deceiving. This person in the front you're seeing in the background of this picture, very attractive, but could be full of narcissistic attributes, collective. Looks can be deceiving. Someone was dealing with somebody that was very wicked. Gave you a headache, collective. Very overwhelming, demanding. With their temper, with their ways, with their character. Places and things. Someone that showed you one side outside of the world for other people to see and just wish they can be. But behind closed doors, this person was cold as ice and willing to sacrifice everything for their image, for their superficial world or life. It's all about me, I. It was never a we in a connection. I've been in a connection like that. It was called my marriage. I'm just speaking from experience, collective. Whoa. You're thinking someone was rooting for you, but yet they wasn't. They were your biggest hater, not your motivator. Hater. These are hater energies I'm talking about. The biggest enemy, confirmation, your biggest enemy wasn't your cheerleader, wasn't your coach. They were literally being your, my gosh, your competition, your competitor. They wasn't being a companion to you. You probably was in a connection that's how it felt. You was playing chess and checkers with them all the time. They want to one up you all the time. You're doing this and doing that for yourself. Well, I'm going to do this and do that for myself then too. That's the energy I'm talking about, is what you're hearing, collective. You stepping out to do things for yourself, to better yourself, you feeling guilty and bad because that person makes you feel that way, makes you feel bad about you taking care of yourself. You doing things for yourself, you stepping up buying something for yourself. You work to the sweat of your brow. You work hard for your labor. You want to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And that person was making you feel guilty for you buying just one simple thing. They felt better of them buying it for you. But you buying it for yourself? Oh, no. That was a problem. Do we have a problem? Is what you was saying, collective. You walking on eggshells in a marriage or a relationship or connection because you didn't want to start any turbulence or cause any ruckus, any friction in a relationship or marriage you was in, situationship you was in. That is not a connection you want to be in for the rest of your life, is it? I don't think so, collective. Get out, collective. Someone was in a connection with some king or queen of upside down wands. Yes, they dick you down. They slop your toppy. But that's what they did to keep you. And you're realizing, no. I'm not going to be in some type of connection that's going to make me feel not just physically pleased. Eventually that gets old. Eventually you get tired. You get bored of that person wanting to please you in so many ways, wanting to bring in people to please you in so many ways. Someone was probably bringing threesome of other companies in a relationship to keep the spice going. Was probably taking you out on trips to keep your mind distracted and the spice going. But within that trip or the spice that was happening, however, you agreed to or you disagreed to, you agreed to disagree, it didn't solve the problem. It didn't solve the problem, but they were trying to bring in different options to solve the solution, to be the solution. Physical pleasures, physical things, superficial things. But what is your soul telling you? How is your soul feeling? How is those people or place and things making you feel after all is said and done? Or in between? Was there a solution? Was anything solved other than your flesh being pleased? Your mind being distracted? See? Jezebel energies. I just literally heard, I got the magic stick. I know if I can hit it once, I can hit it twice. So 50 Cent. Yeah, someone was trying to just give you bubblegum and hard D and that's it. Slop you down or dick you down with and have you chewing on bubblegum. Some young type of childish shit. Collective. They wanted you to be in. The energy they wanted to leave you in. Feeling all flabbergasted is what I heard. Full of gas. They was gaslighting your ass, collective. Literally, you had to pump your brakes and drive slow, homie. This energy just thought they can D you down and you'll just be all over them. They are not the only, I told somebody, you is not the only D out here in this world. Whoa, collective, you don't got the magic stick for me. Whoa, you don't got me like that. Confirmation. Oh my gosh, collective. You are in this Knight of Wands. Okay, you possibly full of passion and bold action. Are you looking for adventure? This card is also giving you the green light to take swift action, confidence. within your dreams, taking pursuit in your dreams, embracing spontaneity, fearlessness, pursue. What lights you up? Again, it shouldn't be just the wands. It shouldn't be just yangs. That lights you up. It shouldn't be you getting sloppy toppy down. That gives you inspiration or want to keep you moving forward. That is a benefit and plus when you can find somebody that is right for you that will do that. But other than that, I'm talking about as in adventures. Be able to go on adventures with somebody. The connection is more, again, more intellectual, but just more fun. Other than the physical attributes you have for yourself or you can give to each other. It is beyond the physical. It is beyond just the sexual tension or connection. It is spiritual. Whoa, collective. Somebody is mad. The Knight of Swords. Somebody's going to be mad as you move forward. I'm feeling intrigued to pull this card. Is showing a woman in the bed. She can be of any race. She's going to be mad. He's going to be mad because you have the Knight of Swords. It's all in their head. I was hearing, in your head, zombie, is what I was hearing. I heard that song a while ago. And I think is that by the Cranberries? I don't know, but I'm going to have to put that song down there too. Someone is all in their head because you have let go of the TKO, demanding type of connection, toxic connection. They like to argue and fuss with you, man or female, to get a reaction from you and to just drain you. And then you'll go into the physical pleasures. That's the type of connection somebody was in. And it's constant, loop-de-loop and loop-de-lie type of energy. Whoa, you have found inspiration. Or you're looking to find creativeness and inspiration. Is showing a female, or it can be of a male, but you're painting. You're finding your childlike energy and spark again. The spark is coming back to your eyes. It is coming back to your mind, body, spirit, and soul. Collective. As you continue to focus on yourself and move forward. In your own energy, in your own way, however you want to do it, because you are a carefree soul. You are meant to be a creative crusader, is what I'm hearing. Whoa, somebody again is up in their feelings, or will be up in their feelings, or in a roar, or they're going to be swept up. I'm pulling from another deck. They're going to be head over heels, falling in love with you, intense emotions. And it's that energy is keeping them up in their bed because you have moved on. You possibly are head over heels, falling in love, and have intense emotions for someone else. Not that person you left, people you left, places and things you left. It is keeping them up in their heads. My gosh, giving them a headache because they were a headache, collective. My gosh. Someone is swept up in their emotions for you because you are finding chemistry, and it's going to be an intense passion. Things are heating up. You're going to be in a connection that's going to be on your level. You're going to be in an alignment. It's going to be equally yoked, or that's what you're wanting, a healthy connection to feel and be. It is carefree. It's not hard. It just comes easy when you connect with the right person because you're in alignment with them. It's not hard to connect. It's not hard to eventually collaborate. It's not hard. That's what I heard, collaborate. It's not hard to just work with that person. Have some type of things you can relate and talk about. My gosh. It's called chemistry, but it's beyond chemistry. I'm seeing Fugo. It's showing a female and a male, and the person has a wedding ring. Again, the rings. This is a connection that's going to be It's gonna be I do wed. It's gonna be wedded. Uh-huh. It may start with a wine and dine, a courtship. Someone's going to be courting you correctly, and it's going to be consistent dating and romance and passion. Maybe you're looking into stepping out there when you're ready. If you're looking to do that, you're going to be wining and dining, or someone wants to wine and dine you. Because what? You are spiritually woke, collective, self-aware, cutting through the illusions, detaching from ego. You are detaching and walking away and cutting loose. Foot loose is what I heard. Kick up the Sunday shoes. You are cutting loose from egotistical people, place, and things. Because what? You are touching bases or getting in tune with your spiritual self. Yes, and they want to do readings on you. These are the cards that I showed on my shorts. So it's relating and pertaining to this message. This could be someone doing of any race, doing readings on you, doing research. They're doing research, learning more and gaining insight, okay, of what they are not in your relationship or in your life. And they're getting jealous. It's showing someone sticking their tongue out because they are getting jealous. Maybe this is an energy that wanted to be knocked up by you. They was probably doing pregnancy spells. Maybe you have gotten someone, this may not pertain to all, but someone has gotten into a connection that was a setup. They were bedazzled, is what I heard by by the Queen of Wands or King of Wands. They were bedazzled. But no, they was bamboozled, is what I was meaning to say. My gosh, collective. They were bamboozled. They were bamboozled by someone's magic, by someone's wang or yang. They were bamboozled by somebody sloppy toppy in them and got someone knocked up. Pregnancy could have occurred. It says pregnancy expecting mothering. Or this could be something that may occur in someone else's life if you're looking for a healthy fugal connection that is spiritually woke. Pregnancy may be in the future, may be in someone's reality. But again, if this went the other way, if this have went south and not north, it has went east and west. Someone is plotting on someone to get them knocked up, or someone is going to get locked up. Is what I heard, is what you're hearing. Yeah, someone is recalling memories, missing someone, reminiscing. This could be of a past or present energy that wants to get you knocked up, and they're reminiscing that, recalling when they did or could have or should have, coulda, wouldas. Maybe they are wishing that they could connect with you. This is a karmic connection. I'm talking about a third confirmation, collective. I'm talking about a third party situation in their world or your world. This could be a third party relationship that has learned, somebody has learned their lesson, or this is a connection that someone has to learn a lesson from. If they have gotten someone knocked up. Set up is what I'm hearing. My gosh, collective. Someone is saying, bye, Felicia. Bye, Frisco. Whoa, collective. So the song I had from on my story, that was also another channeling song. Come into my room, my room, my room. Someone wants to come into your room to get you knocked up. This is what they're calling in or recalling. They could be coming after someone that is spiritually woke. This could be a karmic coming after someone that's spiritually woke. Or this could be of karmics at each other. Okay, once someone is in this card saying, bye, Felicia, again, What is that song from Phil Collins? You know I love you, but I just can't take this, is what this card is showing me. It says here, piecing out. Thank you next. Leaving and not caring. This picture that you're looking at behind this screen, okay, as my background picture, does it look like this person cares? It look like he's showing that he's not caring or she's not caring. These are Felicia and Frisco energies I'm talking about. Again, Jezebel and Judas type of energies and connections that you possibly connected with or end with right at this present time. It is time to say goodbye to all the memories. Is what I heard. Mickey, Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Someone was a mice or mouse in your life, collective. Where's my thing? Now it's time to say goodbye. Yeah, it is time to say goodbye, collective. They wanted to continue to have a circus going on in your life, or you living in a circus, a household of a circus. Bringing everybody, Tom, Dick, and Harry, and a mouse, and Ducky Duck in there, and Goofy, and just all types of Disney characters in your house. It is time to peace out that type of connection. My gosh. And they are feeling the blues. They are feeling the blues because you're wising up. You are waking up. You're realizing that the fat meat is greasy, collective. These energies are having the blues because I'm spreading the news. Stop spreading the news. I'm just hearing Frank Sinatra. Dun, 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 dun. Someone must be in New York. New York, New York. Someone's name could be Frank or Sinatra, or someone could have those letters in their names, F or S. But it says here, the blues, scared, heavy emotions, mental distress. Again, it showed that person in the bed feeling some type of way. My gosh, collective. I don't know if this came out in my shorts, but it's showing honeymooning. Someone is trying to prevent somebody from moving forward. But again, I'm spreading the news to wake the consciousness and awareness of the collective. If you are listening to this, ma'am or sir, it is time to peace out and say thank you next, leaving and not carrying on these Felicias and Friscos, collective. It is time to go because you got better things again out there, bigger and better things. It's showing another connection, and you're going to have a honeymoon type of connection. It says love on the brain, talking often. Yeah, you're going to be taking off. But talking often, filling all the fills. This is going to be a long haul type of connection or energy that you are going for or looking to find. And it's coming in, collective. It says long haul, in it to win it, long-term intentions, invested. This can be of anything, people, place, person, or thing. It can be within yourself. My gosh. You are playing for keeps. You're not here to play, collective. And when you learn that lesson and gain that wisdom and understanding, and you leave those type of people, place, and things, entities, and energies, and connections, collective, congratulations. You're going through some graduation day because you have learned from the spiritual streets of one-on-one, loving yourself, taking care of yourself, putting yourself first. It says graduation day, collective. You are leveling up, lessons are being learned, and you are accumulating wisdom. Light bulb moment, collective, is what you saw in my shorts. Yeah. Ding, 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 as in a light bulb moment with my message. Maybe you've gotten a realization or some light bulb moment by listening to my message whenever you're listening to this. Okay. You just a spark just sparked within your inspiration of your mind, body, spirit, and soul. Your consciousness and awareness has arisen. You are getting a sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful, full of awareness. That is what I'm here to do, collective. From just sharing my experiences, dreams, and downloads with you. Sharing what I'm feeling led to share through my channelings, my insight, my life, my wisdom. Whoa, collective. So that's what I'm pulling from that deck. Let's see what other deck that I'm going to pull from. I don't know, collective. I'm going to go ahead and pull. My gosh. Maybe you are getting, I'm pulling from my true visions from my deck of experiencing the I'm telling you, the unseen worlds, collective. Maybe you're getting a nudge from the spiritual realms. You're getting a nudge or visitations. It says angelic encounters. Whoa, collective. From the celestial realms, ancient beings. It says angel confirmation, angel wings of love and protections of archangels, because you are a super empath. Okay, you're gaining awareness. They are maybe visiting you, or you're getting some type of encounters. Supernatural or paranormal things you're experiencing when you was in that type of toxic ass connection. And now you left that type of energy and connection. You're getting some other type of encounters. Maybe feeling. Maybe you're seeing number synchronicities. Maybe you have gotten a spiritual awakening from that connection you left or was in. It has awakened you. It says here not to give up. It's showing someone laying on a floor, and spiritual encounters is coming to encourage this male or female to not give up. Yeah, it is literally showing, what is the angels called? They have the eyes. It's not coming to me. Did I write it back here? It says, trying times. I heard a higher angelic voice say from their healing hands and sensation, said to me from the astral realms. It was an electric shock I received. Warm tingling sensation through my spine. I was getting angelic therapy, angelic healing. So maybe the angelic energies and realms is coming to you. This happened to me. Okay. So you're possibly getting some type of angelic healing or assistance happening to you from everything you had to go through or went through. They're helping you heal. They're helping you purge. They're helping you recover. And they're saying to you, don't give up. You have what it takes to get out of connections. You have what it takes to do what you want to do with your life and with yourself moving forward, creating and writing a new chapter. It showed in that one deck, the girl was painting, creating her own canvas, her own life. She's painting her life. My gosh, you possibly was drowning in tears. You was drowning in the sea, dealing with connections, dealing with people, place, and things that wanted to keep you all in your emotions, keep your emotions unstable. It's showing a mermaid here. It says here, mermaid dreams and energies of past life, bloodlines. You may have that in your energy or bloodline of Atlanteans or Atlantis. Maybe you like mermaids. You possibly is watching a lot of angelic movies or mermaids. Recently. My gosh. Again, it's showing celestial inner outer realms. You possibly was dreaming of encounters from higher beings again. This could have been also of dark energies, dark forces that wanted to, or entities wanted to siphon from your energy or field in many ways. Negatively. These are low vibrations people were projecting and sending on you. It wasn't your energy at all, but you possibly was feeling it, especially if you was an empath. You was feeling it with the person you was with. All the projections and addictions you caught on or you obtained was from the other person you was with. That wasn't of good energy, wasn't of good company. That wasn't your energy, collective. That wasn't who you are, who you was meant to be. They say you are who you're around. So you have to dismiss yourself from those type of energies, cut yourself from that type of company to not encounter any type of addictions. This is showing again, energies coming to protect you from these projections. My gosh, collective. Someone was doing dream magic. Again, projections. Not wanting you to be your superhero for your own self or be someone else's superhero. Doesn't mean you're out here trying to save everybody or you're being a Captain Save-A-Ho for everybody or whore for everybody. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is because you refuse to be someone's Captain Save-A-Ho for a whore or for a hobo. You refuse, collective. Where's my thing? Let me hit that a little louder. You refuse. I can't. Whoa. So someone wants to project some dream stuff on you because you refuse. They're so in dazzle and distress is what I heard. They're being in dazzle and distress. They're so depressed and miserable. They want to project. My gosh, they need to go find somebody else to do or find something better to do. Yeah, this is energy that want to rain on your parade. They wanted to steal your limelight by doing dream spells. These are cloud chasers I'm talking about. They want to do voodoo spells over your love life. Sending you illusions. This can be from a person that is a fake, low vibing, soulless, prick of a priest or priestess. That is into a cult, or covens, or into some type of high society. Just fooling with a lot of villains. They want to be the villain in your life or story. Doing rituals. But again, people will reap what they sow, collective. People are going to reap. I am done pulling from that deck. I'm done. Done. Let's see what other deck I'm going to pull from right quick. You continue to get turned up and toned up. Whoa, collective. You're working on your health. You're probably listening to music to get you amped up and just giving you life. Again, because music is medicine, music is healing. And it says you're getting toned up at the same time. So you're possibly working on your health and on your mind state. This came in reverse. The occult here, it says occult is reversed. The groups are, everything they're doing is going back to them. Okay? It's being backfired. They're being binded and cursed. Soon as they say or do anything to you, they are cursed, collective. Oh my gosh. The other cards that came behind it, I could be addressing or speaking to a Libra. This could be a Libra doing this shenanigans, a part of the cult's coven groups, or this is happening to a Libra. But Libra also brings judgment. I'm telling you, collective, whoa, judgment is occurring at this time on these energies and entities, group, covenant, and cults. Yeah, they are in their self node. This came out behind, my gosh, collective. This came out right behind the Libra. This could be Libra again in their self node, or someone has Libra in their chart. But judgment is being called and judgment is being served. You know why? Do you know why? Because they were doing this to chosen ones. They were doing this to black sheeps, whatever you call yourself. This came out behind it, collective. Whoa. This came out behind it. Oh my gosh. You have learned life lessons, or you're learning lessons, and being in a situationships, relationships with people, place, and things. You are learning lessons, and it's helping you with self-love. It's helping you to be a compassionate healer for yourself and with others. Yes, you have the power, collective. You are moving past projections and people's perceptions of you. My gosh, collective. I am done pulling from that card. I was surprised those came out behind it. Let me see what other decks I'm going to pull from before I let y'all go. This message is, it is juicy and it's long. It is long. You are, my gosh, collective, you are going through, wow, soul star activation. Fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are, collective. Whoa, it is showing a hawk. This also could represent an eagle. Yes, you realize you were surrounding or hanging around or was in a connection with a chicken and an eagle. What type of connection? That don't even look right, collective. That don't even feel right. Whoa, it says here, soul star activation. You are fulfilling some type of contract or will fulfill a contract as you remember who you are. These are my activation cards. Yes, you're finding sacred inner peace. Wow, your sacral chakra is being held right now, collective. And you're finding sacral inner peace. These energies was taking your sacral inner peace and sacral sexual energy. My gosh, but it's getting held at this time. Wow, it says sacral chakra, tenderness, and sensuality. This is what they were draining from your energy and aura field, from your chakras. It is showing a lotus. And you know how tender and gentle and sacred a lotus flower is, and what they had to go through to be what they are, to come out as beautiful as they are. Maybe someone, again, was doing mirror magic, beauty magic, draining your life source and force from you through your sacral energy. It is being held. That energy is being cut off from those energies and entities and people, place, and things. Yes, you rebuke those energies in Jesus' name. My gosh. It says here, star gathering. Maybe you've been looking at stars lately. It says stars are aligning, remembering home and your soul family. You may have been doing some stargazing. Maybe the other person that is in line with you or you're aligning with was doing some stargazing. I'm telling you, things are aligning the way it should, and it's going to continue moving forward. I don't care what anybody do. As in spell work, on your ding dong, on your clam, no matter what they do, in all areas of your life, things are lining up. My gosh, the way it should. Throat chakra is being held as well. Whoa, collective. Oh my gosh. This is showing a whole stream coming down. All right, it says Temple of Truth. I am speaking truth, collective. The throat chakra of authenticity and self-expression. The more you express and open up yourself. Wow, someone was smelling. The more you open up yourself and express yourself. Lord have mercy. It is opening the temple of truth. It is pouring out. I am speaking the truth to the root. My gosh. And you are going to continuously be authentic, and people are seeing that. As much as you express and you continue to self-express, your throat chakra is being healed. Whoa. And the last card I'm going to pull is a divine matrix. Whoa. Interconnection. Connectionness, synchronicities, and God coherenceness. My gosh. Again, my men and women, don't be bedazzled, okay? And about anything and everything. Investigate, observe everything, inspect everything. Okay, everybody's light is not always the right light or pure light. Everybody's light is not full of morals like they supposed to be. Okay, this person can come to you again in this type of energy of an angel, but is again a damn demon, a she-devil. Okay, the devil that wears Prada. Okay, but is the product again of Satan. So you really got to use your discernment, intuition, gut instincts, okay, with higher realms guidance and help. But again, Archangel Christiel is watching over energies, watching over people, and she's covered in yellow light. So again, the solar plexus is significant, but they are here to help you with higher consciousness and the Christ light energy. Okay. Whoa, collective, Jesus came out, but Jesus came out behind. It's the reason why I said it like that when I looked at that card. I usually don't say stuff like that when I look at that angel card, but it was a reason. This is a message for somebody. Don't get bedazzled by false light. Oh my gosh, that should be my title. Forgiveness. Jesus, okay, aka Ra, want us to have forgiveness. Forgiveness within ourselves as well as compassion for ourselves. Okay. And it says here, forgiveness, compassion, the spiritual teacher. It's the reason why I said Judas in this message, because he betrayed Jesus. Like I said, someone could be of 51. It's showing 15. That number could be significant for somebody. Could be somebody's birthday. 17 could be somebody's birthday. 8 is significant. Cycles. Karma comes back. Loop-de-loops. Go around and around. Repetitive cycles. You want to break out of that type of energy to bring in better and healthier and blessings and just good energy in your life when you separate and move away from things that is of false light. Okay, they both are in yellow. Again, solar plexus are being healed. Possibly you could have that yellow aura about you. Someone could see a yellow aura within you. They can see your light. And I'm telling you, people that is of the dark see the light sometimes before we do. And they want to dim it. They want to keep it for themselves. They want to sabotage your light for themselves. Hold it for themselves. Drain it out of you for themselves. Feed off of it for themselves. My gosh, someone could have this type of light around them. And the energy that wanted to take from you could have a God complex. Or they see that in you, collective. My gosh, Archangel Metatron came out. This is the first. I hardly see his card come out. This is a serious message, collective. Take this if it resonates with you and leave it, but still let it heal you. Someone's birthday could be 16. Again, 7s came out again. Okay, 6 came out as well. Okay, for the Archangel Christiel. Again, you have to really change your mindset. Balance is being restored in your life. But 6 is also the mark of the beast. Uh-huh. 16, 7. Focus on yourself. Archangel Metatron is coming down to help you with spiritual power. Okay, with his acoustic wisdom and sacred geometry energy. He is coming to help you restore your spiritual self and with spiritual power. Okay, you could be seeing geometric shapes. It showed that in my activation cards with the divine matrix. So that's when Archangel Metatron comes down. Yes, this is all clicking. Oh my gosh, I mentioned moon cycles. Archangel Heniel is coming down. It says to help you with friendships, with psychic abilities, moon cycles. These are new cards that are coming out. I hardly pull and see in the message. One is representing yourself, focusing on yourself. You could be seeing 111. That is like definitely, or 000, awakening, spiritual awareness and awakening. If you're seeing 111 or realizing synchronicities in numbers. Archangel Ariel. Ariel is meant to came out. So Archangel Ariel is also present, and he's coming around to remove any trap energies, any trap or projection of energies, any trap energies you're dealing with. He is coming, or she's coming, to heal that energy within you, collective. But Archangel Heniel is what I meant to say. It's coming to help you bring in more healthier connections and friendships, for you to recognize and realize real true friendship is, how it feels, how it looks. Confirmation. My gosh, I am claiming that, collective. Oh my gosh. You could be seeing, again, signs of moons. You may have that as a tattoo. Geometric shapes, you could be seeing that, or have that as a tattoo, or seeing it on like clothes. Okay. I'm seeing flowers too, so you could be seeing lilies. My gosh, someone could like to color their hair. It's showing a female here with a lot of colors in her hair. It also shows a female it's showing two females that are blonde. So that could be significant in this message. Whoa, humility. Guru, Ramadas. Man, so this card here is orange. So your solar plexus again is being healed. Your throat chakra is being healed. Your solar plexus is being healed along with your throat chakra again. Okay, so this is twice in regards to the sacral and the throat, but it's showing as well as the solar and crown being healed. You could be seeing the sun. My gosh, collective. Someone sees you as the sun. Okay. Guru Ramadan is coming down to help you with humility. Okay. And he's also coming down to help you with spiritual practices. He brings also life changes, collective. Big things is occurring. Again, 5 is on 14 equals to 5. So what does that mean? Changes. Changes is what's going to occur, or what's occurring right now. And he has the rose on his tattoo. Someone's name could start with an R, or name Rose. Okay, someone could have tattoos of roses or feathers. My gosh, it's showing a snake eating its tail. Whoa, on his wrist as a tattoo. Someone could have that tattoo. You may have seen that synchronicity. That is showing life cycle. But it's also showing of endings and changes. Oh my gosh, collective. Wow. Collective, I don't know if I mentioned seeing Thaw as well. That card came out. It was talking about having the wisdom and time and being into the writing. Okay, so someone could have Egyptian background, bloodline, but it also talked about Thaw helping the collective. Okay, whoever can relate to this part with their talents, with their gifts, with their creation. It says here, wow, it says Akashic Records. So yeah, Thaw is in the building, collective. Whoa. You could have been seeing Ankhs. Okay, you also could have been seeing the bird of Thaw. You could have been seeing pyramids or moons. Wow, he's actually holding a tablet in his hands of the moons and stars. And he's wearing jewelry of Ra's eye. Someone could like wearing that kind of jewelry. Someone could like wearing cross as well, or you could be wearing an ankh as your cross. Whoever you serve. You also could have been wearing geometric shapes like this picture in the background of this man or female with jewelry. Also, someone could be the age of 34 or 43. Again, that changes to 7. So yeah, focusing on yourself. The way this picture is in the background, it's like he has his hands to his chest, to his heart. So he is holding something really close to his chest, something precious. Again, it could be of anybody, person, place, or thing. It could be of something that you really, really value the most. And you're keeping it close to your chest. But Thaw came out to say, all right, let's go ahead and create. Let's go ahead and start a project. Let's go ahead and just start something that you hold value to yourself. Wow, collective. This message is not, this is some jewels that I'm spitting out here. And talking about spitting out, I just pulled some cards from my erotic deck that I wanted to leave you with. And whoa, collective. It's showing the air sign, is showing Taurus sign, and it's also showing a Scorpio sign. So anybody can have that in their chart, in their birth chart or just zodiac chart as their signs. But my gosh, collective, what I'm hearing is I'm sprung 'cause you got me doing things that I never do, that I'm telling you I'm sprung 'cause you got me. Collective is showing an air sign in this picture here. My gosh. They are free and going with the wind. I'm telling you, showing themselves. To me, this is representing vulnerability. It's showing butterflies. So an air sign could be really just showing and being vulnerable with somebody or just within themselves, collective. My gosh. And we can't be too vulnerable with every Tom, Dick, and Harry, literally, because, you know, it leaves zombies, it leaves stalkers, it leaves a trail of, vampires, a trail of, monsters, a trail of witches and warlocks, collective. The way this picture is, my gosh, they are really expressing themselves. The way this guy is reaching out, it seems like the air of this person, the air sign, she's just moving herself away and displaying herself. They say, you know, your naked body is a work of art, but the way she's look like she's teasing somebody or she's just pleasing herself. My gosh, collective. I'm not saying the air sign's literally doing that, but however it floats your boat, it looks like somebody's doing that, possibly in her own privacy, or she's doing that out in public in a private area, and someone is being a snooping Tom. Someone's a snooper. Lord have mercy. This could also represent her doing that and someone spiritually is snooping on her. I'm just hearing touch, not my anointing or my anointed. Again, my ancestors is calling a truth to the root of the problem. We can't be going around sharing ourselves with people that don't deserve it and that can't handle it, collective. Whoa! Digmatized and clammatized, collective. I'm sitting here stuttering because these pictures are so erotic. So yeah, Venus energies in the air. This could be, again, with the air sign, showing 5s. Changes is coming. And the wind. Venus energy. I'm telling you, the love energies in the air. And we got to be careful who we giving our love to. Especially, you know, we're trying to share ourselves and reveal ourselves and express ourselves and be carefree for ourselves. I'm telling you, these warlock and witches, they can't handle it. Oh my gosh, they just can't. They want to be tied to you for decades and stuck to you. My gosh, collective, I don't think you want that kind of energy. You want to attract that kind of energy anymore, collective. Oh my gosh. Cleanse yourself completely. Cleanse. Continue cleansing because they see you are the temple of truth. Uh-huh. And again, it says authenticity, self-expression. Possibly you're doing that, collective. I ain't mean to put nobody's business out there, but someone likes that with the self-expression with the throat. If you know what I'm saying. Whoa, collective. Again, sword of truth. This energy is being cut. It says cords are being cut. Breakthrough energy. All right. And you're being divinely protected. So continue, collective, being yourself and doing you. Okay. I pulled out the letter. It showed a V. It was for the Taurus symbol. Someone can have that in their sign or in their zodiac chart. But this one is bald eagle. Whoa. Collective. And someone is like caught off guard. I just heard good googly muggly. That thing is juicy. Is what I heard, collective. Where is my bell? You can ring my bell. Whoa. Oh, see, someone, I done knocked a lot of stuff down. Someone, it just took a lot of people or someone just off their track because you are literally expressing yourself, exploring yourself. Whoa, collective. I'm not saying this is what all Tauruses is doing, but someone is really showing their tail. And it could be literally showing in this picture, but you can like literally be just showing your authentic self, not in this type of way. Make me feel some type of way. Collective. Oh my gosh. It really took somebody by surprise. Maybe, again, you're just being real with yourself. Expressing yourself in your own type of way. And it caught somebody's attention, collective. Whoa. V could be significant, that letter. Okay, and somebody's name. But it is like a number symbol. Yes, collective. I just heard, again, someone is sprung. I'm sprung. 'Cause you got me. You could be taking your, like I said, in your own. It's like all these cards are showing someone in their own. Well, two. Well, actually one. It's showing one in their private setting, their private area. The other two is kind of public. So again, with that Taurus one, again, you could be really showing yourself. Not in this way. But you could be, again, just showing your true, authentic self out in public. And it's really just, it's like you're going pretty much being a bald eagle. You're really like catching a lot of people's attention by you just being your raw self. Pretty much that's how this picture is showing. Both of them, the air and the Taurus. Y'all are being raw with yourselves. Whoa, collective. With this one, the Scorpio, someone could be of that sign, or you could have that in your chart. You're taking your own, shower. You are relaxing. And it looks like this could be a spiritual thing. Someone is stalking spiritually, invading your privacy, invading your space, being a monitoring energy or spirit. Or this could be literally in the 3D realms. You taking your own shower and someone likes watching you. Or this could be a future thing. Someone will like watching you, collective. Whoa, as you take a shower. Hopefully this is with permission, with consent. But to me, this picture is showing, again, this is not with someone's consent. So again, someone could be spiritually watching, monitoring, trying to watch your every move. Again, you're focusing on yourself. I'm seeing the letter 7. Okay. And the shower is representing you washing yourself clean. You're washing all the impurities. You're washing all the negativity. You're washing all the energies of projections or astral projections being sent to you. A Scorpio could be doing this. A Taurus could be doing this. An air sign could be doing this to my collective, or whoever can relate to this message. Is what I'm getting from these erotic cards. Tarot. Whoa, collective. Again, the Knight of Wands is standing out to me with the cards. Someone wants to be physically intertwined with you, collective. If you're looking for that or wanting that action, collective, it is coming. If you're referring to some new energy, that is coming. Because it's literally showing a horse and the person holding the stick. The woman could have some type of control, or it seems like the male would like a woman to have control over them in that type of pleasuring way. Okay, I'm trying to be as much as appropriate as I can with these erotic cards, because I can get very detailed with this. But it could be vice versa. But collective is showing a woman on this card. So she controls the Knight of Wands. Okay, someone possibly was being controlled in that way, you know, and without someone's consent. Remember I said before, someone's holding somebody against their will. So possibly, again, someone could have been doing the ding-dong magic, the loop-de-loop magic from Loop-de-Lies, okay? And they was lying about it. But again, that has backfired. You know, someone, it seems like a male or a female, has taken back their power or energy, or they need to, collective. Whoa. To enjoy a new sheriff in town, to enjoy that new energy that's coming in. Because I'm telling you, I felt love energy, and it also showed in my deck here. A lot of, again, spicy energy. A lot, collective. Whoa. Collective, it looks like you're moving forward with your life in all areas, and you're looking towards new. You're seeking and wanting new. And this past or present energy, you have cut ties from, because it literally said, again, Sword of Light. It seems like divine intervention has came down. It seems like, I'm telling you, divine judgment has occurred of energies that wants to continue to linger and hang on for dear life, doesn't want to let you go. Again, control your hoes. You ain't even got her baby, and you having her talk to you crazy, is what I'm hearing. I know I screwed that up. Whoa, control the hobos. But it looks like, again, Archangel Michael and just some angelic presence is coming down to cut the swords, to cut the cords, to cut and bring you breakthrough energy. Again, I can't stress this enough, because it is time for you to experience new love. You got love on my mind. Another song I heard is, you make me feel. You make me feel like a natural woman. Yes, I knew I screwed that up. But that is the energy you want to fill with someone new. Again, a new sheriff is coming to town. Simply having a wonderful time, collective. This may be happening on Christmas. I know it's long, but patience is needed here for this energy to be leaving, and for you to, again, absorb and experience and express yourself in any way you want to bring in and attract new love. Cords got to be cut. Breakthrough energy you have to fill. divine protection needs to come in, because again, these lingering, residual, dusty, crusty energies that has been exempt, that has been put on a shelf and now dusted off, they have been recalled. Again, new energies coming through for you to experience, for you to pick up, for you to feel, for it to be realistic, for it to be in your presence, not spiritually only, but for you to touch. It's tangible. It is coming to town, collective. Claim this message if you're looking for love and wanting love. Just want to experience new energy. Because literally, collective, just leaving this message, I had to edit this a few times because this message had to get out. It kept messing up. So this message, I feel like the energies didn't want this to come out because it's true. Everything I'm saying is going to, if you want it to occur. The past energies, I'm telling you, when you feel them, or you feel them stalking, or you feel them astral projecting in your dreams, this is real rap. Something good, it is coming to your energy, to your life, to your town, near you, collective. I'm going to stop here with that and leave you with my Rasta Gal famous lines I've been saying on my YouTube channel since I started it regarding my single mom tranquil lifestyle, okay, into my tarot, okay, that I started afterwards. Let's see what message we have, okay. What message do we have to end this message for my collective? If you have stuck around this long, my gosh, like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell notification. Become a part of the Rasta Gal family vibe tribe. What are you waiting for, collective? Stop playing. Subscribe to the vibe and join this train we call life. And enjoy this ride with me, growing on my channel, helping it grow by your support and listening and sharing, and also just gaining healing and guidance, inspiration. Okay, not only I share that, my message may trigger. Okay, someone's calling me a stupid bitch, so be it. My message may trigger, but it triggers in love. It may convict, but it convicts in love. I only speak of truth from my experiences, collective. Okay. So the cards that came out, my gosh, collective, it said people or energies, entities, whatever, is going to fuck around and find out. Like everybody else is saying, it is so true, collective. My ancestors is speaking the truth to the root. These energies that needs to go is going to F around and find out because they don't want to go. But archangels, Jesus is coming out here. Ectarian, the higher beings is out here on deck along with Archangel Metatron. My gosh, this is a powerful combination along with Archangel Azrael. They mean business. Court in session, collective, because these energies are sprung on the, you should see what came out, sprung on the persuasion. Whoa, collective. The other card I didn't show on my shorts because this is a retake I had to do a few times. Guess what other one came out? Let me get it right quick. The other one that came right behind it, collective, my gosh. When I stopped, this would be a bonus. It says they are sprung on the demon memorized or demonetized. They are demonetized, collective, or digmatized. That is a bonus. That came out, collective, right after the sprung on the persuasion. So this is no lie on the energies that I'm feeling and showing y'all behind the scenes. It says people are going to F around and find out. Energies are as well. But why? Why? Because they can't compete where they don't compare. That came out as well. That's been saying or said a lot on my YouTube channel. Collective, you are returning these energies back to the source and senders. That card came out, and that's what I'm going to leave you with. Whoa, collective, you are not sprung. This may not pertain to everybody. Some people are still sprung on the demon, dogmatize, memorize, energies, as well as being sprung on a persuasions. But you are not, collective, for those that I'm speaking to that are on a higher timeline or changed or felt the shift, or again, you are changing, collective. Another song I heard before I let y'all go is from Jagged Edge. Someone was being a jagged edge in your spine. Someone's being a jagged edge or trying to push that jagged edge into your back. Another one. But I heard, I don't think so, collective. It was called Jagged Edge. I heard you change, and it ain't the way I used to do things. The way I like it is a damn shame. You were on your way to the money and the cars, the keys, the house, the money and the range. I know I screwed that song up. Whoa, I'm so tapped out, collective. I'm done. Order in the court. This judge or this session is over. Thank you for sticking around to this long. My gosh. Subscribe, like, and share. Hit that notification button. I'm sitting here stuttering because I'm hungry. Hit that bell so you know when I drop a message. And share again. If you can relate to this message, give me thumbs up. My gosh, I can't wait till I'm able to throw in that hype button for y'all to hype up my videos. But yeah, stick around for more. Till next time, this is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Take care and peace.